So, game 2. Will we see a similar draft, or will we see something a bit different? This time we have Drekken drafting for the Radiant. Oh, did he draft last time? Was it veteran?
Oh, he's not on Ross's drafting team though.
Sort cams out. I have sorted cams out, thank you. Or I've taken away Drekken's cam.
Oh,
Yeah.
Now that Dave's pointed out the castle cam's not being centered is really bothering
I
me.
know, I know. Lots of stuff isn't centered. I know, Brexx, you've shown me like the cameras need to go down a couple of the pixels, but do you know what the problem is? This is a bug with OBS, and it's been a bug for absolutely ages, right? What's happened with OBS is if you try to apply a change to something in a group, it doesn't work. Like, you can take all my cameras, yeah, borders, whatever, try and move them down, and it doesn't work. You have to take them all out of the group into the not in a group, then apply it all, then put it back in a group, because sources inside groups, like categories, don't work properly. And it's been like that for a while. So the fix is to take everything out, change it, put everything back. I will do it. I will do it.
I was gonna say, like, so what you're saying is it was your fault for not getting it right the first time.
Yeah. I mean, Dave sent me some other things as well. The caster cam's not being sent in the middle, I can deal with. I can calculate the size of my screen, and I can make sure that they're the right number of pixels across. I don't know what else. Yeah. The size of the pics aren't centered. What else was there?
I think my cam on the stream is like slightly to the left, like it's not fitting the frame perfectly.
Is it? 10 seconds. Oh yeah, you might be right. Yeah, you're right. Okay. I'll fix them all. I'll do my best to fix them all. This drafting panel I put together really roughly. As you can see, I've just got a dragon background, some Twitch chat, our cameras, and I just cut stuff out of the game as quickly as I could, which I think is nice. It looks better than just, showing the actual game. Yeah. But I need someone to make me a nice overlay with like cutouts and stuff, and then I can fit it all in. But it's a non-usual request. Anyway, this time Grimstroke finally managed to make it through a draft because different heroes have been banned this time. Snapfire again, Slark in the first phase, Pango again first phase, and Medusa first phase. Now I know, Lifestealer, he's gone through first pick. Yeah, that's pretty early. I mean, Lifestealer is very good right now, but he has always been a bit of a niche. He hard counters tanky heroes, and he also is good when the need for a BKB straight away is necessary. But he can get kited a little bit too. He also needs a hero to jump inside, but I actually think Lifestealer early is going to work. Pretty good against Grimstroke.
Can you infest while you're in Grimstroke hole? Does that count as a mobility ability?
I don't think it does. I think you can infest, yeah. Okay. I know that Oak wanted to play Grimstroke, so I think that's going to be her on it. Now, Grimstroke, we know, has a lot of combos with Soulbind. What are the most... oh, there he goes, Enchantress again from Tom. What are the famous Grimstroke combos or lanes? Sand King's one of them. Ricky is another. Can you think of any more?
In terms of off lanes, or in terms of safe
either,
lanes?
Really.
It's obviously Jug.
Jug, yes.
It's not terrible. PL's alright.
Oh, Lichgrim. Lichgrim is the support combo. Remember we had that for a few times. Not in the lane.
I don't think it's actually won an in-house yet. I feel like that kind of losing.
There was one in-house where it worked perfectly every time, and it never did again. Because it's quite hard. Yeah.
Yeah, you have to like communicate. You have to go, okay, Grimstroke, you go first, and then do it.
The position is the main thing. The Grimstroke and Lich have to be very close to each other.
And both be in cast range and not get jumped on.
But there was a point where if Grimstroke was picked, you'd have to pick Lich as a counter because you were so scared of the combo happening. Because there are a couple of team fights where we got another Razor. Okay, we've not seen a Razor for a while. Pretty good against Lifestealer. You can take away his damage. You're very mobile. You do free auto attack on Enchantress. Oh no, you don't anymore. You have to actually do the attack yourself. Don't you? Yeah.
I think it still automatically attacks the person you're tethered to, but it's still tied to your attack speed. So it will be slowed, but you can still do it while moving. You won't have to stop to do it.
Double link doesn't work. Don't know.
No, when you link to someone in Soulbind, it'll link to the second person and attach the first one, I think, or the other way around.
It's like Jewel.
No,
because Jewel goes from one to the other, doesn't it?
Both. It's because it applies a buff to Razor, and applying it again just refreshes it. It doesn't. It's like I don't know.
Now Razor.
it's like refreshing spell, basically.
Okay, yeah. You wouldn't get... Okay, so even though it looks like an aggressive spell you target on the enemy, you're really targeting on yourself a buff to put on the enemy. Like, yeah, okay.
Kind of, yeah.
It's weird. Anyway, Razor is interesting because he can be a mid hero, he can be a POS 1, or he can be a POS 3. So we've got a lot of flexibility there. Any core he can be picked.
I'm just happy to see it because I keep suggesting it every time it's a good Razor game in Inhouse. The calls are always like, no, that hero is boring.
Boring? I mean, I guess he's always... Okay, one of his passives became more boring, but it was always a passive. So...
Yeah, but it's no less boring than like Lifestealer though, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Something I'm curious about is I think Lifestealer is actually quite bad into Grim because Grim has one of the few silences in the game that you can't dispel.
But so you can rage it if you can see it coming at you.
Yes, but that means you have to rage every time you see that coming towards you. You might waste it.
Or but the thing is, Lifestealer does attack quite fast, so you can just hit this. And now Grimstroke has an amazing talent which increases the number of hits to kill it from like 2 to 5 or like 3 to 5 or 6 or something. It makes a lot of hits to kill it in the late game, but in the early game when you've only got rank 1 or 2 of the Phantom, it's only 2 hits. So Lifestealer can just go done, rage, easy. So
it's plus 3 hits, which is 1 hero hit, so it goes up to 3 hits to kill it.
Are you sure it doesn't? That's not 3 hero hits.
I don't think.
Because I feel like anecdotally I've been like I cannot get rid of this thing. But maybe
does a max level Phantom's Embrace take 9 hero hits to kill? Because that seems excessive if that's true.
No, I feel like the plus 3 hits is plus 3. It's plus 1 hero hit, is it? Okay, so that makes it 4 hits.
10 seconds remaining. 3. It's 3. Wait, no.
Isn't it 3 at max rank?
3 normally. Yeah, 3 normally and 4 with the talent.
4 hits takes a bit of time. Yeah, I've noticed that. Axe on the other team now. Okay, yeah, you're right. But Axe against Razor, not sure. Lina? Okay. So Lina could be a support, could be mid. I know Ollie's played a lot of Lina. Oak plays Lina as a support, but Ollie plays it more as a mid. So we've got some flexibility in the draft.
Oh, Karen, you're a Grimstroke player. You might know how this works. If Lina gets her new action, it's AoE. Laguna, someone who's soulbound, does it still double it if it's AoE?
Oh, you mean you target the floor or when you target the enemy?
Well, I guess either. Like,
if you target the floor, probably
just stop working with it.
Yeah, I imagine if you target the floor, it doesn't go on both targets. But if you target the hero, it still goes to both.
Yeah, but then like Sand King stun still works, and that's a ground target.
Not if you target on the floor, it doesn't. I don't think.
Still breaks Lincoln's though.
Oh, it does. Even if you target the floor, it breaks it. Yeah. Oh, that's true actually.
So
can Sand King break 3 Lincolns at once if he stuns through 3 heroes? Or does it only break the Lincolns at the first target? You know, it's weird. It's weird.
May require testing.
Sand King's interactions are strange. Wind Ranger, okay. I think is Wind Ranger good against maybe Razor? You can run away from him, but Razor's quite fast, and if you've lost damage on Wind Ranger, your ult does no damage in return. If
Radiant pick a Dispel now, I think the Wind Ranger will struggle. But if they pick, I think it's a really good Shadow Demon game now.
Oracle as well.
I was just saying you can Shadow Demon ult the Wind Ranger and Lifestealer, and it's good against both.
Ah, good against the Lifestealer, yeah. Yeah.
But I don't know who on Radiant plays that, so.
Okay, thanks for the information. So Sand King can break multiple Lincolns, which makes no sense because Lincolns is for single target spells, which is really weird. But okay.
I wonder if Agshard Laguna Blade does the same thing then.
Yeah, it's weird because it turns an always targeted spell into a non-always targeted spell. So I feel like because it can still be targeted, it would just work like Sand King.
Yeah, but then like I guess Lion Axe is still single target but AoE, right?
Yes. Yes. Single target that happens to splash over. Yeah.
Yeah. God, Dota's so dumb sometimes.
Well, that's the problem with Dota. That's why we have so much knowledge on the game. We've been playing it for thousands of years because there's so many weird interactions. Whereas when you play a game like League of Legends, you know what the spells do. You're like, this is the spell, this is what it does. So you don't have to kind of like think about, oh, what's this interaction? You just know how it works. League's interactions are worse because the game is so bugged that things just suddenly stop working for no reason. You know the coded as minions meme. League of Legends, where like, it's dumb.
There's so many dumb little things I know because of ability drop, but even stuff like this is still like beyond that. It's silly. Like it's like stuff like Tiny in a pro scene that's happened recently. The Tiny, you throw someone up, they buy back in midair, they fall back down, and
Oh, yeah.
And land after they bought back.
There's some weird stuff with Toss, yeah.
Yeah.
Toss is a very versatile ability because you can use it on allies. You used to be able to deny allies with it. Can you still do that? Because it used to do damage to the person you toss, and that toss damage also applied to allies. Allies now don't take any toss damage.
I don't think they do.
10 seconds
So
remaining.
Ollie is not yet convinced that Luna was the problem, so he's trying it again.
5 seconds remaining.
I mean, Luna Grimstroke does give you double Lucent Beam, I guess. You don't have any hero to really benefit from Inkswell at the moment.
Raising team ban.
Raise is okay, I guess, but it's not ideal.
Well, yeah, you can run in with Static Link and try and get on someone's face.
But what do you do as Luna if you just get ran at by a BKB win rate?
Or Lifestealer is on you because he's
Yeah,
raged through your Eclipse. Well, you man fight the Lifestealer and probably lose. Wind Ranger, you die, I guess. I don't know. You try and Eclipse back, but then you can't because she's in BKB. If I was playing Wind Ranger here, it would be Maelstrom BKB straight away, then Ags or Blink.
10
The
seconds
Luna to me does make the Shadow Demon even better though, because now you can Shadow Demon Luna as a dual lane,
5
and then
seconds
you have the Purge Dispel, and you can create illusions with Luna.
Yes. I like Shadow Demon. I think it's good against Axe as well. Like Axe calls someone, you just
You
disrupt the Axe or disrupt your teammate, and then they're both fine. Yeah, Dispel Enchantresses. I don't know, you probably can't dispel Nature's Attendants. So that's not the one. But yeah, we're still waiting on potentially some mid heroes. It could be support Enchantress. And it could be support Luna. Luna.
Speaking of
Luna Grimstroke. Luna Grimstroke Razor. They're the two different lane pairings. Sorry, you go ahead.
I was gonna say, speaking of Grimstroke pairings that are weird, I was trying support Ricky again in pubs the other day. And
Yeah.
But like not in like the old way that you do it, where you just put like diffusal. You go like Meteor Hammer Ag Shard.
I saw you do
Meteor Hammer
that.
out of inventory.
I saw you do that, yeah.
The Ag Shard's so stupid. Oh.
That's an interesting final pick. They don't have a lot of crowd control on this team. They've got Light Strike Array, some stuff from Grimstroke. That's basically it. Going Nature's Prophet is interesting. And I feel like Nature's Prophet may struggle a little bit because if Axe gets on top of him, then he's a goner. And Wind Ranger, quite good at finding and assassinating Nature's Prophets, but oh, we'll see. I think this opens up Storm Spirit for the Dire because they've got no crowd control. Storm can just do whatever he wants against that team. Just got to be careful for the Grimstroke. But if you see the Phantom's Embrace coming, you can just dash into it and it won't go on you. So,
is this hero that Roller Nature plays a lot, Karen?
well, enough for Karen to make a comment on it. So
He has 73 games on it with a 65% win rate.
good win rate. Good win rate.
Where's he play it mostly?
Zeus. Okay.
Uh,
Zeus is an interesting one, but I actually would have thought you'd pick a hero with very high mobility because there's almost no lockdown on the Radiant, like Queen of Pain, Storm Spirit, Ember Spirit, Void Spirit, that sort of thing.
I don't know what he's trying to counter with it though. Like, it's not like there's any high health heroes you want to like.
Well, their team
burst
are
down
quite
with passive, I
squishy,
guess.
so being able to do large amounts of magic damage, I think the Radiant team are going to struggle with it. I mean, who's going to build your pipe? You need a pipe against Zeus, guaranteed. And who's going to build it? Veteran? You're going to have to.
Probably the Razor, yeah.
Yeah, he's going to have to. If he doesn't build a pipe, I think that's bad for his team. Suddenly I have 16 viewers, but hello everyone. I'm not sure where they've come from. But you're...
It says 12 for me, just to be confusing.
Oh. I've got 2 different things showing my viewer counts that are sometimes different, but now they're the same.
Okay.
I don't know. Predictions are up. Immediately someone threw 2 red in. Whoa, thanks for the sub, Grey Sponge. Appreciate it. Make sure you join the Discord if you haven't already. I know it's loud, isn't it? I like it. I like the shock value because it makes whoever gets a subscriber, like, everyone knows about it. It's so loud, though. I keep turning it down. It's always too loud. All right. Let's get their cameras up again.
Prepare for battle.
So loud. We'll see what the Zeus manages to do. I think this actually could be a good Zeus game. The bottle rush. Not sure I'd go a Fairy Fire, to be honest. I think that's 70 gold you don't need.
But the right click damage, +2.
Axe likes this very much.
You get rewarded for subbing by watching me shit myself.
Died worse.
Is this... Where's this profit lane in? Is this mid-profit?
I thought it was mid-profit. Yeah, he's got a stick, so he's ready to play against Zeus.
30 seconds to battle.
So yeah, mid-profit.
I have no idea if that's a good or bad lane matchup. I've not seen it before.
But Nature's Prophet versus Zeus.
Yeah, it seems like a very odd matchup.
It's fine for Prophet. 'Cause he can always, if he gets harassed too much, he can always teleport back. He can teleport to runes. I think he'll be fine.
Isn't Prophet like really good at jumping on Zeus late game though? Like,
Yeah, or even mid-game.
you
You
just
just have
teleport him,
BKB,
right?
you teleport in his face,
Yeah.
and you just kill him. Yeah. And you rush Orchid as well, right? Orchid BKB. Teleport on top of Zeus, kill him. You've rage quit. Veteran.
Clearly a bathroom break, guys. Don't listen to them.
Got the boots rush on the Grimstrokes. See if there's any other items that we can see. Any other interesting builds. Drakken's bought plentiful amounts of regen. Tom's done the same. Axe not started with a Quelling Blade. I think it's quite interesting. I think he's still the core, this lineup.
Yeah. Maybe he just thinks he's good enough at last hitting that he doesn't need it.
Yeah, I mean, Quelling Blade has been reduced in the damage bonus patch after patch. So it's now only 12 damage, but it's still quite a lot, 12.
Except for ranged heroes, I believe. It's still 6 for range, so it's actually not...
6 is not
Not
really
that bad.
that good. I mean, 6 damage, but you have to buy a Quelling Blade. I mean, it's okay if you're going to use the Quelling Blade for other things too.
I mean, I guess, like, for sake of comparison, the Blades of Attack, that's 450 gold, you get 9.
The Blades of Attack does stuff. I guess, yeah, that's cheap. It's cheap.
Like, I've seen some people on, like, low damage mid heroes, on ranged heroes, get a Quelling Blade
I
once
used
or
to...
twice.
Oh, no, Invoker. Class Invoker.
I can see that.
Yeah.
What was that emote? The help.
Oh, I didn't even see it. There was... Oh, she disconnected. Okay. Anyway, back into the game. See how there's no Quelling Blade. Axe does. Already has one last hit, so he's ahead of everyone.
Honestly, I would. Do you ever consider getting a Quelling Blade on the Zeus here instead of like the Fairy Fire so you can drop down profit trees?
Oh, I guess. Not actually a bad idea, to be honest.
No.
That's a really good point. A lot of damage going on to Luna already. So Ollie playing an exact repeat of what he did last game, although instead of an Undying, he's got another ranged hero to lane with.
Do glaive bounces counter healers?
They proc like damage block and stuff, so I assume so.
Weird.
And we'll have to see what's going on in the mid lane. Mid lane's not going to be super exciting. It's Prophet versus Zeus. This Prophet things. He's already got a stick. Good pick.
I like what Oak just did top. I need to do this more. Is just blocking this camp by walking into it.
Yeah, we've been doing that a lot when we play together. Just standing in camps to block them, because then the enemy team can get baited into thinking, oh, they've warded it. They dropped the sentry. They can't find it because there never was one. You just stood in the camp. There's already a pull going, but Tob is all over that. Gets a last hit. Whoa, big impetus rank 1. Does cost quite a lot of mana though. Unfortunately, what you've done there is you have allowed Toby to get a free last hit on a big creep.
I wonder if
or not, because he messed up the last hit, so it's absolutely fine.
I wonder if you just don't level Inkswell that much this game in Scrimstroke, because there's not really anything to pair it with. Like,
yeah, just max out Phantom's Embrace and Stroke. Definitely. Yeah, I could see that. Juju's already got his bottle at 2 minutes.
That is quick. I guess he did start with...
Yeah, bottle rush. He's not going to get that rune, is he? No. Oh, but Tom's going to take it. 80 mana for him. That's 1 free impetus hit.
Water runes are a bit odd.
Yeah, I like them in the game though. It's sort of like a throwback to the old bounties.
It feels a bit less RNG, which is nice. Because before, I'd try playing mid in the pub and I'd be like, oh, I just lost the lane because they got the rune. Cool.
First blood, I missed that. Wasn't paying attention to the bot lane. Forgot about them down there.
They thought of just right-clicked them to death.
Well, that's the way you play Lina. You max out Light Strike Array now. It's new meta, not maxing out Dragon Slave anymore. Oh, Veteran. He's taking a lot of damage here, but he's taking a lot of damage from Toby at the same time. We don't have any more impetuses ready. And we've got over 100 damage on Veteran. Whoa, that was a long-range attack. Oh, Oak is chasing Tom completely out. Tries to go for the brush. Does actually land it perfectly. Just not quite enough damage, though.
Ollie, I believe in you.
Oh, no. Tom's going to get a kill on Veteran. And there it is.
Wait,
Yeah.
did you just right there?
Oh, the tip. Nasty. Yeah, just ran up and hit him. Just
Toxic.
Toxic. He's not got the memo.
Can we get a D colon in the chat?
Oh, yeah, there's the tree trapping. But Juju's decided to stand his ground. Nice blocking from Rollinator. In fact, perfect blocking, but is it enough? Oh, 20 HP! Oh, Rollinator, what a clutch play that was.
He ran out of mana on the Zeus.
Tom's camera's become even more zoomed in now. That was a really sick play, but they got another kill in the bot lane. Nice stun onto Wayfarer, but he is in... he gets just stunned out of the Windrun. That's going to be another kill. Drekken with a double kill. 3-0 Drekken. Playing that Lina support god tier. Went for a rank of Dragon Slave to get that 85 damage, but also another way of getting Fiery Soul charges. That tree body block was so good. And yeah, got him a kill. The Zeus still ahead in last hits.
Rollinator a big fan of Orchid on every hero, apparently.
Well, I mean, if you're playing Storm Spirit and Nature's Prophet and Queen of Pain,
yeah.
then...
It's really good against the Lifestealer as well, this game.
It is. It's so... Instant Silence is so good. I mean, I think Orchid's good on most mid heroes. Let's have a look. Top, no, stealing a bit of damage. Veteran taking some big chunks back. But he's got 50 stolen damage, so Tob has about 10 last hit damage. So he's just waiting for it to go away. Right, now he can last it again. Nature's Prophet ult doing a little bit of damage top, but not too much. Remember we got the Zeus ult as well. Didn't see that, but
it did about 400 damage to the axe of the Prophet.
It took a long time to bounce through. We've almost got level 6 on the Zeus though, but Nature's Prophet, he got his global ult up much quicker. Let's have a look. Back in the mid lane. Usually doing okay with the last hits. 9 denies on Nature's Prophet too. Yeah, he is going for that earliest possible Orchid. Which I agree. I think Nature's Prophet should always be going Orchid, because you can just TP in and you have a silence. Alright, we've got level 6 now on Zeus. It does cost over half of his mana pool. He's going to use the ult as soon as I said it. Oh, it gets turned into Ash.
I wonder if you ever go back for the old school build on Prophet versus a Zeus and Blade Mail.
I tend to just get Orchid and BKB and stand in their face and kill them, but the old Blade Mail was fun. Oh, here we go. Toby, he's gone. Oh, Veteran's out of position again. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Oh, that's depressing.
That happened again. I mean, Veteran did manage to get a kill on Tom. That's the second time Toby has just walked forwards and then just clicked into death. I mean, he's got Phase Boots as his only item. But I mean, what more does he need? He's got 3 points of Ghoul Frenzy. And now he's just going to kill Oak.
Oh.
Oak can use Ink Spell on herself. Might use it in a sec. Yeah, she does. So Toby just takes a few hits. Very patient.
I think Orb Corrosion would help Toby a lot as well, actually.
Yeah. It's weird.
Them.
It's weird not going a Orb of Venom on Lifestealer.
I could do with more of that.
Guess he feels he doesn't need it. Zeus with the Arcane Boots. Now can use his ult a bit more readily. Nice Shackle, but you just don't have the follow-up. Level 3 on the Axe. It's another game where the Axe is really struggling. Remember, Prophet is global. So if he wants to be in a lane, he can be in a lane. And he has a global ult, you know, icing on the cake.
It's pretty good.
Very useful. Oh, we're going on Razor again. But Razor can drain the damage. Where's the drain? Drain's on cooldown. He has the drain now. Can't use the drain. Oak's trying to run in with the Ink Swell, but a little bit too far away. Infest inside and tries to put the link. Who's the link going on? It's still going on Toby. It's draining him while he's inside the Infest. What?
Wait, so was he?
Yeah, Toby was being drained inside Enchantress.
That part, I guess, kind of makes sense. But was oh, Zeus has turned up.
Yeah, he has. He just gets a kill on Veteran. So very aggressive in this lane. Kills pretty much on both sides. That's a very weird interaction. I've never seen that before.
I mean, I guess he can't attack the Lifestealer, but he still steals from him.
Yeah, but he can use the. He can attack someone else. So, Ollie's level 6. Gone for a similar build. No Eclipse this time. Just 3 points Luna's Blessing, 3 points Lucent Beam.
Oh, okay. No glaives.
Yeah, no glaives again. Glaveless Ollie. Toby's having a pretty good time, though. He's not died. He's got 2 kills and an assist. He is going for Orb of Corrosion.
Yeah, he's got it. It's on the
He got
phone.
all the parts apart from the recipe.
Yeah.
I think he's going to back off now. There we go, Orb of Corrosion. Very nice. Juju does have Thunder God's Wrath again, so they've got to be careful. It's a large amount of damage that can come out at any time. 2 points of Inkswell on Oak, so they think that she thinks some Inkswell value is still going to happen. It does give 12% move speed, which is nice. Oh, here we go.
They found Tom.
Have slowed him twice.
Well,
He's going to go down, yeah.
Never mind.
Definitely gone down. Oak gets the kill with the Phantom's Embrace. Can't kill Toby, so we'll kill Tom instead. Makes sense?
I think if they catch him off guard with the silence, they could potentially... Might be like this, but I guess it's a bit too low level at the moment. He needs the 3rd attack.
Oh, I'm not sure if Toby is in a good position here. Trying to kill Oak, but I think he might go down. Never mind, the Zeus ult comes out, but we've got the Orchid ready on Nature's Prophet, and I think Toby's in a lot of trouble being zapped by Veteran.
Is he dead?
Yeah, he's dead.
Oh.
The power of the Eye of the Storm. Zeus ult will result in a kill, but in the meantime, the Radiant got another kill in the bot lane.
What?
Glaives leveled up. Thank God for that.
There was just an Ironwood tree left on the floor next to that bounty that the Fryer just walked up and took.
Oh.
What? So whose that was?
He's got a lot of last hits, 75 last hits already.
It's a good start.
77. He's got, you know, he had the 8-minute Orchid or around that sort of time. Very, very early. Now he's building his treads. This is my preferred way to play Prophet as well. Treads Orchid and then either Blink or straight BKB. And Veteran just doing so much damage, gets another kill under the tower. But this time I think he's bit off more than he can chew. But this time, I mean, there's a few times this has happened. Nice Inkswell, a lot of damage coming out from Oak, but Oak also bit off more than he can chew. Level 9 Lifesteal, going to get the kill. Tom actually gets the kill with his Tormentor. Zata Tormentor.
This is revenge for the dead Enchantress.
Yeah, exactly. And he's going for Armlet first item on Lifesteal. I think that makes sense. Armlet did get a buff. It's now a very, very strong item. It was already a strong item, now it's an extra strong item.
I thought you meant Tom for a second because we were talking about the Enchantress.
Oh, yeah, no.
Yes, Armlet.
Armlet Enchantress would make some sense. You can keep toggling it on. You've got the Nature's Attendants to heal you up.
Oh god.
I mean, 25 strength from the active of Armlet wouldn't do a lot for... I mean, the rest of Armlet is not a strength-only hero thing. It's just that you get 25 strength from it. But everything else, maybe... I used to play Phantom Assassin Armlet was a thing for a while.
Oh, because it gave a ton of damage back then, didn't it?
Well, it just... The Armlet toggle was too overpowered, and then they nerfed it by making it like a gradual heal over a second rather than instant
Yes.
475 HP or however much it is. 450
The reign
health.
of old Huskar where you just press the button and go back to a 3rd health.
Yeah, and you just repeat that over and over and over with like an instant macro toggle or something. You have level 10 on the Lifesteal, but he is the highest level in the game, now equal to his Zeus. Net worth though, oh, Draken's in trouble, gonna get slowed again, but does have Light Strike Ray. Toby has to back off Oak when found by Enchantress, but decides to turn around. Inkswell, but now Oak's gonna go down. GG picks up the kill.
Yoink.
Dominating. I think it was a little bit of miscoordinated communication. You did have 3 Radiant heroes top, but Oak was in a different position to the other 2. They needed to all go as a unit, and maybe they had a chance to get a kill there. Meanwhile, Ollie just farming.
He's gone 3-3-3.
He has. Very interesting way of playing Luna. I don't understand. He does have Basket Madness. He is going to be farming. Just overtook the Lifesteal. Lifesteal has one problem, though. Cannot farm. Nature's Prophet's turned up, and Tom's going to go down. Sorry, the Infused Ranger was not going to save you. There's 4 Radiant heroes here. Dia did the right thing by immediately running away.
Yeah. The really slow Razor attack was really funny because he's like whipping.
Yeah, like really charging it up.
Yeah.
There's still 4 Radiant heroes top. We need to be careful. Zeus is just farming here. Does have Thunder God's Wrath again. Ollie also just farming it up. And Luna is always going to farm faster than a Lifestealer. That's the thing. So Lifesteal wants to be somewhat in fights.
The Radiant should really do something about that.
Or sometimes they used to build Maelstrom. If you build Armlet, you want to be fighting. And he's going to have to run.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. By
On
Bottom tower doesn't even have
on once and
power
fuck.
to defend itself.
Yeah.
He's going Manta first item.
Ooh, okay, as an act who's had a very difficult game, 0-3-0. I'm not sure that's a good idea. But he's only 600 net worth behind a 4-4-2 Razor. Razor, he's rushing Yules. I think rushing Yules makes sense on a support or a pos 3 Razor.
And he's committed. He's got the band of Elven Skin.
Yeah, he has committed.
All right. Yeah, we'll see how good this is then. Seems okay.
Nature's Prophet farming some ancients. Going straight BKB, I love it. Exactly the Prophet build I'd be going for. I'm really high on the net worth too, but you have to be ahead on net worth as Nature's Prophet. That's kind of half of the hero, is being an item ahead. And being able to farm wherever your team aren't. Like, oh, there's some farm, I'm going to go farm.
Yeah, the thing is his kit doesn't really scale that well, does it?
Well, it's got no scaling. It's the fact that you can be anywhere you want, and you have a bit of free damage coming out from Wrath of Nature. That's basically it.
His talents are pretty good as well. He gets 8
Yeah,
armor, some attack
20
speed.
damage, 25 attack speed, 8 armor, and you can teleport and no
TV.
cooldown. Yeah, that one is hilarious. But the big treants are good too.
Oh, bot lane.
Yeah, goodbye, Draken. Absolutely eaten alive by Lifestealer.
Regeneration.
That's the thing about playing a support versus Lifestealer. If he finds you, you're gone. You have to get a 4-star or something else. Well, the Zeus ult has been used, been committed. Revealed that Ollie's just chilling on the top. Oh no, Ollie, you've run into 2 people, you've run into Axe, but you got the Eclipse up in time. It's not going to be enough because it's only rank 1 Eclipse. Not even max rank Lucent Beam either. And Todd will turn up top and get another free kill. Yeah, Ollie, that's yeah, it's a good place to be. Farming their tier 2 tower by yourself.
Bottom tower is under attack. I feel sad for them. Radiant structures are for fun.
Game is pretty close. There is a bit of a net worth lead at the moment. Does Nature's Prophet have enough damage to kill that?
The Radiant's bottom tower
Oh no, not quite enough damage. He's got a haste rune. He's got a haste rune.
If he keeps vision, he's got his ult in 5 seconds.
And he's got the
anyway.
courier as well.
Yeah.
Oh no. Courier and a kill. You can't outrun haste.
Is there not a better neutral item for him than the Keen Optic? I feel like Keen
Keen
Optic's
Optic's
pretty bad.
rubbish. Yeah, it's completely useless. Yeah, I take the broom handle. Yeah, he's realised. As soon as he said that, he said that. 14 damage.
Take it.
Yeah, 14 damage and 3 armor is amazing. It's
Yeah.
a great tier 1 item. 3 armor is a lot to just have in the early game for free. That's why they had to nerf Arcane Ring. Used to give 3 armor. Was doing just a little bit too much. Yeah, 2 armor. Okay. Game slowed down just a little bit. I feel like for terms of late game, it is pretty balanced now. I feel like the Radiant have just as much chance as the Dire.
Run.
Oh, Toby's found Oak.
Top lane as well.
Very nice though. I think Oak's still going to go down there. Yeah, gets eaten by a Lifestealer. But Veteran, he managed to find a kill on the Wind Ranger. And this is the problem with Lifestealer. You have no way to get into the fight. Yes, you have an infinite slow coming out from Ghoul Frenzy, but it's not a ranged spell like Open Wounds used to be. You've just got to run at them.
Yeah, I'm sort of concerned about how they're going to start fights on Dire.
Well, Axe needs a blink, really. He needs to blink.
He's queued it up, so maybe he's going to go blink, then finish the Manta? I don't know.
Yeah, I think so. You need that because Lifestealer can then get inside the Axe. Axe blinks calls. You do all the damage. Easy game. There's going to be an easy tower deny mid as well.
If he denies it. There you go.
45 gold for his team. 45 gold denied from the enemy team.
I think it's more than that. I think it's you get half of the deny, but if you
Yeah, it's 45.
Oh,
Oh, here we go. Unfortunately, Inkswell was a little bit too early, but we drained a lot of damage from the Axe. But Axe is going to be okay. Juju's in a lot of trouble, though. Gets hit by the full Eclipse. Actually drops his ult. A massive power shot going through as well. But it's not quite enough. That's a big kill. 424 gold. And now Axe has gone down. Shackle.
the Falling Blade.
No. That's why you get Quelling Blade against Prophet. I think Zeus should be picking... Oh, Zeus bought some tangos, but Tob found another kill, and this time on Ollie, which is a very good target to kill. He's going for Sanj and Yasha next item.
Wait, how? What?
Well, he ran at him and he attacked. Ollie had used
faster than
TP.
Luna?
Well, once you get onto Luna, that's it.
I guess so. I'm just surprised he managed to catch him.
A lot of damage going to Veteran. Wayfair does not do a lot of damage, though. Now he's losing a lot of the damage as well. Wayfair doing 0 damage now. Tob is trying to get in, but he's leashed.
Oh,
They're saying, please go forwards, and Oak will die. Out comes the Laguna Blade. We'll get a kill on Tom.
He's just a punch roller later.
Rollinator, Quelling Blade? No Quelling Blade, Quelling Blade? Yeah, there we go. Another kill. Oh, the root was managed to be used in time. You've got no Blink Dagger. Veteran is fast. Veteran will get away. These fights are all over the place. They're like kills on both sides, but the winner is almost always the Lifestealer. 9-1-4 at the moment. Have a look at the score. 5-1-4 on Prophet, yes. 4-1-2 on the Lina. But Ole is not quite doing as well as this Lifestealer is. Full Sanj and Yasha already ready to go.
Yeah, somewhat in chat. I think I believe it does work on it. But I don't know if it does the full damage amount or not, because usually with damage over time spells, it does the same amount of damage over the shorter duration, so I'm not sure if it steals the same amount or not.
It's a good question, actually. He's found an Imp Claw as well on this Lifestealer. He's also 2 levels ahead, so if he walks up to a level 9 support, he'll eat them alive in like 3 hits. Sanj and Yasha's ready, gives him a decent amount more damage. You get a lot of damage from Sanj and Yasha, actually. 16 strength, but you get 16 agi, 12 attack speed, status resistance, move speed. You get a lot of different stats.
What do we use next? Maybe like Satanic?
Maybe a bit early for a Satanic. I reckon a Lincoln's could do him good. Static Link, the
I mean, yeah, they just have a lot of things on it, isn't there?
Right, this is a bit of an ambitious act. He's gone in way ahead of his team. Toby has turned up, but it's a little bit too late. He's not want to go in 1v5. The silence goes off immediately. The Grimstroke ult is good, because now if he runs close to his team, he's actually just going to get... Zeus does a lot of damage. Oh, nearly dies, but not quite enough. And now Juju's caught out of position. Veteran's just chasing Juju. Juju's going to go down. Maybe yours wasn't the right item. Maybe he should have gone for a 4-star.
I guess I'm just thinking if he does get a Satanic, how do they kill him?
Well, I feel like maybe his problem isn't extra lifesteal and survivability. It's he needs to get onto people.
I guess. That is a damage item though. It's just, what is it, 80
Oh, it
damage
is,
now?
But yeah. Well, is it 45 damage or 55 damage? 55 damage. Wow, that is 80 damage.
So it's 80 damage. I can maths. Smiley face.
Yeah, Halberd is better than Sanj and Yasha in some ways because you can disarm a Luna and disarm the Razor. But Sanj and Yasha does give move speed, which is nice for Lifestealer. I'd like to maybe go Swift Blink would be pretty good on him.
Yeah, but I guess like his initiation will be he goes into the axe.
Yeah, but I don't feel like that's really happening this game. I feel like he's just going to be better being able to initiate himself. Blink on top of a hero, pop Rage, and just go ham on them with the Swift Blink attack damage and attack speed. Still going to struggle to outfarm a Luna in terms of just raw farming power. Luna's got Manta and the Glaives bounce. But then Lifesteal is much higher level. I'm not sure if the Dire really need to be doing something at the moment because it's quite a passive game. Assault Cuirass on Prophet, okay. Do we have a pipe? Anyone building a pipe? No, no one is building a pipe for Zeus. Zeus doesn't have a massive impact this game. Oh, we're draining the damage on the Lifesteal. This is the perfect target to drain the damage from, draining more and more and more. Toby's going to have to back off. We've got the Grimstroke ulti, double silent. They're trying to kill it. Are they going to get it in time? Veteran walks right between the two of them. Here we go. This is a full combo from Radiant and fantastic initiation. Oh, getting that Phantom's Embrace off immediately. Has another Phantom's Embrace ready to go because, of course, it procs. It gives you the cooldown back. Orchid onto Zeus. He does have a Tango. Thinks a little bit, then remembers that he has it. Is just about to get out. Toby is trying to stand his ground, but does he have enough damage to kill the Nature's Prophet? He's trying.
Oh, Quelling Blade, Quelling Blade.
Quelling Blade, Quelling Blade. No, he's just going to back off. Doesn't quite get it in time.
He cut down the wrong tree.
Oh no, this is a full team wipe. Radiant dominating this game. He's going to go for a kill on Oak, but... Oh, he gets the Phantom's Embraces used in time. And Oak will be okay. Trying to just man-fight Veteran. I think it's going to work. Nature's Prophet Tree's trying to do something, but of course we've got the phase boots. So Toby will get a kill. So no matter what happens, even if his entire team dies, he'll still end up with a kill.
The rest of them,
yeah. He's going Satanic. Yeah, you were right. Because it's damage, it's survivability, it's a Dispel. You can Dispel the Orchid.
Yeah.
Which is pretty good. I think that was a massive buff to Satanic. Giving it a basic Dispel.
It basically means that on some strength heroes you don't need to build Manta anymore, but like Chaos Knight doesn't need it anymore.
Well, Chaos Knight does like Manta, but yeah.
He does like illusions.
Lifestealer doesn't want Manta.
No, I guess what's a better example? Yeah, Lifestealer is probably...
Lifestealer's a perfect one. What other strength cores are there? Like Wraith King doesn't build Manta, but I guess you could build Satanic on him if you wanted to Dispel really badly. But BKB gives a Dispel. I mean, I guess the reason Lifestealer needs it so badly is because he can cast Rage, but you can't cast it while Silence. So now you can get rid of the Silence with Satanic, and then you can Rage.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I guess you don't build Manta on this hero, but Sven means in some games you might not need to build a BKB if you just need a Dispel.
True. Pray for Flicker is the best strat. Yeah, I agree. Or Stormcrafter. Axe still needs a Blink Dagger. I think it's coming to him now. Yes, we got a Blink Dagger for the Dire team. That is what they needed because the Radiant team have been getting pretty much every engage. You've got Invis on Draken. They don't know. Zeus is only level 14. He's very low level for a mid hero, especially considering there's a level 20 on his team. A 20 core. He went for the 16% evasion talent.
Excellent.
Which does help. Yeah, it definitely helps that because there's no MKBs up. Not on Nature's Prophet, who's building Assault Cuirass. Not on the Razor. Not on the Luna, who's building Hurricane Pike. Yeah, Draken managed to get away with that completely.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Interesting build on the Wind Ranger. Arcane Boots and 4-staff.
Nice support, I guess.
Arcane Boots on Wind Ranger?
I mean, I guess what else would you get? Tranquils?
Just brown boots, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, phase. Draken is just hiding in the trees. They still don't know that he's there.
Yeah,
Boots of travel now on the Zeus.
But there's no one here for them to catch.
No, there isn't, because Radiant just farming the other lanes. Oh, out comes the Zeus ult to give some vision. They've seen Draken, they ping him, and he TP's home immediately, or TP's back. Wow.
There's a BKB on Razor now.
BKB, okay, it's a good item. Because Ghoul Frenzy doesn't pierce spell immunity, so if you need to get away from Lifestealer, you can just pop BKB and just run. You're really fast on Razor. Faster than Lifestealer, so you can just run laps around him with the BKB. Unless he gets a Basher. Abyss will be quite good for him next.
Yeah, Abyss or Skadi or something like that. Maybe Skadi's a bit weird, but the anti-heal is quite nice.
Well, at least just a Basher. Basher first would be nice.
Oh, Radiant smoke there now.
They have. They're closing him. Oh no, they found him. They've silenced him. He can't do anything. He just walks away because he's so fast. Out comes the Phantom's Embrace, but that's it. It's too late. Eclipse is gone.
That's not good.
No, it's not good. They only took him half HP. They have no lockdown. That's the problem with the Radiant team. They just have absolutely no lockdown. Veteran goes straight in because he's found Juju. Diving Juju under the tower. Juju puts himself into yours. Veteran is still draining the damage. Is Juju going to get the kill? Tom's doing a bit of heal. Out comes the Shackle. No, Veteran has dived way too far. Grimstroke ult is used, but it doesn't bind to anyone. It does now, but it's a little bit too late. You've lost Veteran. Hobbs here, yeah. Hobbs going on to Ollie. Ollie does a nice little 4-star to save himself with the Hurricane Pike and just immediately TP's out. Hobbs now chasing Draken. Nice use of Light Strike Array. It's a long stun as well. 2.5 seconds from Light Strike Array. On a, what, 7-second cooldown? And Draken's too fast. Fiery Soul. Tom is just spamming the Shadow Amulet on himself to be annoying. Here we go. Inkswell, but Draken doesn't want to go in, which I think is a safe play because you know the axe is nearby.
Oh, we've got Satanic now on the Lifestealer.
Okay. The problem with Lifestealer is he's already strong enough. He just needs a bit more uptime. He needs like help getting on top of people. But I think now that Axe has the Blink Dagger, it's definitely going to help him.
I think he probably goes Abyssal next. I'm not sure what else he really needs.
Yeah.
Maybe you get your own Assault Cuirass at some point.
Assault Cuirass, yeah, he's going Assault Cuirass. I think Assault Cuirass, Swift Blink, Abyssal. They're all good items.
I'm not sure. I'm curious if the Axe will actually get the Assault Cuirass if he's going the Manta build. But I guess Manta build is really weird here because he's kind of behind.
Yeah.
Okay, he's getting an Assault Cuirass on Lifestealer.
Juju needs to hit level 18 as soon as he can, maybe even level 20. Then he can get 200 more damage with Thunder God's Wrath.
He might need a MKB on the Lifestealer. He doesn't realise yet, but Luna's getting a butterfly.
Yes, he doesn't know that yet. No one knows it yet. Stuna's not bought a single piece of it. Axe gets the call. They find him in stealth. A lot of bursts onto Razor. Are we going to drop the Thunder God's Wrath? Oh, the bait. The Yule's bait. Now he drops Thunder God's Wrath. There is going to be a kill. Beautiful play from Juju with the fake Thunder Gods. And now Lifesteal is just tearing apart Oak. And is godlike. 11-1-4. Still chasing. Can't get his hands onto Luna. So another couple of kills for the Dire. Radiant still have the gold lead at the moment. If you have a look, it's decently in their favor. About 8,000 gold in their favor. Mostly because Prophet is 7,000 gold ahead. And I just spoke too soon. Is Prophet going to go down? No.
They have stuff for him.
No. Not quite enough damage to get into the Culling Blade threshold. But yeah, Prophet is 7,000 gold ahead of the Zeus.
Top just found a Paladin sword which amps his Satanic healing at Beastie.
Pretty good.
That's a
Pretty. That's like the perfect item you can get right now. 16% lifesteal on top of Satanic's 25% lifesteal. And then you get 14% more amplified lifesteal.
Do you get spell lifesteal or feast?
I don't know. It doesn't feel like a spell to me.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
But maybe. It is a spell. Radiant are taking Rose.
Oh wow.
Yeah, a little bit late, Dire.
I guess you about the butterfly. You probably assume that he's getting a butterfly on Luna at some point.
Well, you're gonna see it now.
Mask of Madness. Yeah.
You've seen the Eagle song. That's true. He can just assemble Mask of Madness. He just needs to pick up Talisman of Evasion, which he has 200 gold. I think it's be a bit too late for the Life Stealer. By the time he gets to Salt Cuirass, he's gonna have to go a full MKB to hit the Luna.
That might help technically, but he's probably gonna do it somewhere else.
Who do you give that to? Wind Ranger probably. Oh, Enchantress. Enchantress. Give it to Enchantress. Then she has that absolutely massive range impetus that does 1 billion damage. That's a dream item because attack range is everything for Enchantress. For the damage anyway, because it's a percentage, isn't it? A percentage of the damage distance. Wow, we are bullying this this Grimstone. Then he realizes he has to run away. The Shackle. Oh, he's caught in the trees. A lot of damage comes out. The Axe Call. Is it going to be enough to instantly kill Nature's Prophet? Nature's Prophet does pop the BKB. It's already a kill on Axe. Tob is taking a lot of damage. Does he have to Satanic? He's activated, but he's just perma-stunned. Is that stun from the Inkswell? I think the Inkswell stun was so long. It's a 4-second stun, the Inkswell. 3.5 actually. Zeus pops his ult, but has absolutely no mana now. That was a massive kill on the Lifestealer. The stun, 3.5-second stun. He popped the Satanic, but he was stunned the entire time.
Yeah, you can't get hit by that Inkswell though. I think that's the only way they like actually lock you down here.
Well, now the Radiant have a bit of a lead. And now that Ollie's here, it's time to start AoE killing everything.
Yeah, they just have a minute now where Luna can just hit buildings. You don't want that.
Thankfully, you have Zeus, a very good defense hero, because you just pump out magic damage in large quantities. But it looks like they're still taking your tower pretty quick. Zeus is very scared to go close. Maybe scarier than he needs to be. Mega Treants here. Okay, they lost the tier 3 tower, but that's it. So the Dire are still in this game, but a 12k lead now on the Radiant.
Do you have Mantra and Axe yet? No, still not yet.
No, he's still building it. And the Ag Shard.
We'll get there eventually.
Nature's Prophet building Scardy. Interesting.
Makes sense. There's a lot of healing on the Lifestealer and the Enchantress.
Yeah, that's true.
Halberd on Razor soon.
Yeah, it's a good item. Helps again. Makes Wind Ranger do no damage, but she's not really doing any anyway. I guess the only hero it's for is Life. Maybe actually I've changed my mind. I don't think Halberd is very good this game. Thought it was good, but then I had a look at their team comp and realised, actually, I mean, you're only building it against a Lifestealer who has a Sanjan Yasha anyway. Maybe a Scythe is better, or a Shiva's.
I think it would be a lot better if it was a full Wind Ranger.
Yeah.
But it's not, sadly.
Oh, here comes the Tornado. Hopefully to immediately kill Barley. It's the lane. 8 all stats is a nice talent, actually. Better than 100 Lucent Beam damage, Ollie thinks so. He's going Satanic himself. Ollie's not far away from it either. Sealing the outpost now.
Yeah, you'll have 25 soon as well, so you have like 60% lifesteal.
Do you feel that Zeus should be building Bloodstone instead of Aghanim's? Because I do not feel that. I really feel like Aghanim's is just way better because you've got the Axe Call, you just throw the Nimbus on top, you're going to get at least 2 bolts off of it. Why is that? I mean, why is Bloodstone better?
I guess I don't completely blame him because so many fights so far that everyone's been like 50 health away from dead, so maybe the extra damage is kind of what they need.
But then you have extra
damage.
damage.
The Axe is really good.
Yeah, I feel like you don't skip Ags on Zeus. Bloodstone Rush makes sense if you went like 6-0 in the early game, but he's not had a lot of kills or assists compared to Zeus's, but maybe he thinks just get the massive mana regen and I'll use that to defend the base.
Honestly, I'd probably just get a Sanjan Kaya.
I would get Aghanim's, I think, no matter what. I just feel like
I mean, since he's already got the Kaya and.
Oh right, yeah. Sanjan Kaya's alright on Zeus, yeah. Nature's Attendant's Wisp +6. You can get. Oh, that's why you end up with 14 Wisps. Okay.
Yes.
You get +6 from a talent. 40 damage is quite nice though. If you are, you know, more of a core Enchantress.
Oh,
we found veteran. We found both teams. Oh, the link immediately broke. That's 20 seconds. This is time for the die to go in. Or maybe not. They do have Aegis. Never mind. They do go in. Lifesteal as well. Lifesteal going to come out. Yes, but he goes straight onto Oak. He wants the kill. Nice use of the the trees. The Trid Sprout is not quite going to be enough because the Zeus will get the kill, but Ollie is dominating, and now Toby is in a lot of trouble. He has Satanic, but he's already used it. Just gets chased down, and it's not worth it at all. Wayfair is going to go down next, and it's an absolute slaughter. But Toby, he TP's back in. Now going to go on to Veteran, doing a lot of damage. Veteran does manage to drain some damage. Another fantastic Sprout. Rollinator is a god. What a player. No damage on the lifesteal at all. That is a dieback. They did manage to kill the Nature's Prophet. Buyback on Zeus as well. Aegis has now been popped.
You need the Calling Blade over the Orb of Corrosion.
This Nature's Prophet, though, like mid-fight, putting Sprout on his own team defensively to keep him away from lifesteal. It's just genius.
Well,
what a player.
Get too much damage here. There's still tier 2s to take first. But
yeah, but this is huge. Yeah, I mean, Lifesteal is dead. You've got Luna, who's some reason going E-Blade.
Wait, what?
Which I don't think is the right play here at all. I think what happened to his Satanic? Oh, he does have Satanic as well.
He's got Satanic. I mean, I guess like it's just to defend people from Axe Claw or from like the Lifestealer.
Well, what's nice about this game is it's a bit of a comeback. Oh, and then randomly Luna died for no reason, but it's a comeback game, isn't it? Because they lost the first game, and now they're winning the second game, which is nice.
Don't say it yet.
Well, if the Dire win this, I'll be very impressed with them because they're definitely on the back foot now. Toby was so dominating, but look at the net worth difference now. Luna, because of Luna's ability to actually farm creeps, something that Lifesteal does not have, and of course you've got Nature's Prophet. Their net worths are massive.
Yeah, that'll happen when you die 3 times in a row on Lifestealer.
The dieback did not help.
No.
30% lifesteal picked up by Ollie because, of course, he didn't have enough with Satanic. So now he's got 55% lifesteal, 36% evasion. That's too much lifesteal. When he pops Satanic, he'll be on 255% lifesteal. I think the alternative was Lucent Beam Mini Stun, which I don't think is actually that good when he's not gone Lucent Beam Damage Talent. Or
yeah, it's okay if you get Ags, I think.
Yeah, because then it stuns more frequently as well.
Yeah. It's
almost like a perma-stun. Except you can pop BKB in between it. Alright, Lifesteal is finally alive again.
Satanic on Prophet soon as well now.
Yeah.
And he's almost 25.
Yeah, so, 25 is good. Global Teleport means he can just go around, pick up all the bounties, pick up all the runes, farm literally whatever he wants to.
There's Dire Smoked.
Okay, good. I like that they're making some aggressive use out of their time. I actually think you just go the brilliant damage.
Oh.
They find Lina. Lina is immediately taken down. Oh, they're going to find more. But Zeus has haste. Not haste, Zeus has the Culling Blade. They've managed to get the Grimstreak ulti only off on the Wind Ranger. Out comes the Eclipse. Eclipse plus E-Blade doing a lot of damage, but of course Axe Mantas it off because obviously Axe has Manta. There's going to be a kill onto Oak, but Zeus is in a lot of trouble. Force himself away.
Oh no.
Defensive yours. Not sure that was the right play. What happened?
He tries to TP out and
oh no, he does have Satanic, but what good is Satanic when you have absolutely no damage? And Toby dying is a massive blow for the Dire. Axe call onto Luna, but Luna has so much lifesteal, gets the kill with the E-Blade Lucent Beam. Doesn't even have the Lucent Beam damage talent.
Wait, when did they lose top Brexx?
Well, Ollie ran in and just killed everything. Yeah. Because of Ollie.
Oh.
Nice Shackle, actually.
He doesn't have Aegis.
He doesn't, but he has Satanic and 30% lifesteal talent, so he has absolutely nothing to be fearful of. Miss, yeah. Tom's trying to hit him, but he's just evading.
Oh, the glaives.
Nice Shackle, but yeah, look how much damage he's done. He should get the Ag Shard. He does have the Ag Shard. Look at his glaives damage in the base. Ridiculous. Yeah, now he realizes he needs to run, but he's buying time for him to kill the bottom racks, and that's going to be a GG.
Oh.
Oh, and Ollie, yeah, just right like mad. I really feel like the Zeus should have got... Yeah, he does have 4 staff, but yours just never saves him. And game over.
Right, then.
I like that. It's a bit of a... Means we have a 1-1 series. Nice to see it come back.
This is why we need best of 3s, guys.
Yeah. Oh, God. It's doing another game, though. That would be... if you had some long games, that would be... we would go until about 6 o'clock or something for the series. But
oh, it was 6,000 points. Hell yeah.
6,000 points. Did not bet that many. Wow, okay.
Apparently so. I only bet like 1,000.
Well, enjoy some points, guys. Nice. Remember, you can redeem those if anyone ever wants to. We've got redemptions. We've got 3,000 Rainbow Warrior, 20,000 gift sub, 30,000 sub for yourself, 75,000 permanent channel the IP. So having a look at the net worth, the Radiant had a slowly but small increasing lead, but then it just started from the 30-minute mark to go straight up. They had some fantastic fights, and unfortunately, it didn't go well for the Lifestealer. What a good game it started from him as, and then it completely went flat around the 30-minute mark, and he just could not go up from then. And it became insurmountable, the pressure. The damage dealt by the Dire team is very low, lower than you would have expected it to be. The Axe did struggle though. I'm not sure support Wind Ranger worked out quite as well as I'd hoped. Zeus obviously doing the most damage because he's Zeus, but Nature's Prophet, Razor and Luna just too strong.
Zeus just existing puts that number like up. So
yeah, when you ult and have static field doing damage as well, it's pretty good.
I guess, who's your MVP, I guess?
My MVP? I think it's got to be Rollinator.
I think I'd agree.
Because his Nature's Prophet was pretty much solid the entire time. And what put it over the top for me was the creep block kill that he got in mid with 20 HP left. And the double use of Sprout, not just one, but 2 defensive team Sprouts to keep them alive. His Sprouts were, he did 1 or 2 ones that didn't work out, but they were really fantastic. I think his item build was pretty good too. He was always farming around the map. He was very present. I know Ollie did very well this game too. He stuck to Luna and definitely had a successful game this time. But yeah, I think Nature's Prophet gets mine, Rollinator.
I think Rollinator had quite a good laning phase both games. Like he showed that he's quite good at laning. He came out on top of the net worth both times. I'm pretty sure. But the first game it didn't work out. But
yeah, that's the sort of Storm thing, isn't it?
I guess I'd probably give Juju an honorable mention for the the bait Zeus ult to get the Yules.
That was cool. Yeah, Veteran's Yules. That was great. I like that. But reactions from Veteran, but Juju was one step ahead there. So yeah, that was a good play.
Can you only hear that noise if it's
you're
if
near
you
them?
See him?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
But still, that was quite a fun play. But,
it was a good play. Yeah, but well done to the Radiant team.